Welcome back to another episode of Clickbait here on the CM Channel TV. I'm very excited this evening that we are having this conversation because I know it will interest you. It's very intriguing. I want to find out from you, do you think you should hit it off on the first date? Or it doesn't really matter this day and age? 21st century, yeah, should that no matter be like that thing? Anyways, anyhow, my name is Mamechra, and we'll get into the conversation. I've brought you people who will talk on this topic, so stay. Okay, so moving on to introductions. You've already heard my name, so today I have a very personal favorite person of mine. Rofuna is so I'm on to introductions.
Okay, so I'm Akosia Sparkles, journalist and a presenter for CM Channel TV and CM Channel Radio. So we're on YouTube, please. A CM Channel TV on YouTube, and it's Ghana News. Just watch out. All the you want it tough one.
Yeah.
Near one bed. Near the best some more. To say Ghana News just.
Hey.
Yeah.
Also, sparkle.
Yeah.
Akosia Sparkle.
Yeah.
If I don't go on to the gentleman, I'm because I'm a bias. Me because almost me a bias that. So handsome gentleman.
Yeah. My name is CK.
Okay. I couldn't answer.
No,
Don't
CK.
mind me.
Just CK.
Don't mind me.
I'm a blogger and I'm a gym instructor as well.
Hey, when I'm watching Crawford, yes, no. I see. And now the topic with you,
I tell you.
it is on your lap.
I tell you.
Trouble don't come.
Yeah.
Sex on the first date. Sika akuno. Also, young fancy so and I say we should wait. Think like a man, act like a lady. Into young chain 90 days, hold the cookie in the jar and all of that. And I'll say rubbish.
Oh, actually, you see, sex on the first. Actually, there's no rule governing when you should have sex with someone when you meet a person. And I think sometimes women actually feel disrespected. They feel some kind of shame offering their body to men on the first day. But if you ask me, I think there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying you should do it, but in case it happens, don't feel like, oh, it was wrong for me to have done this. You understand me? Yeah. And if a woman would disagree with what I'm saying, I think it's because they attach a lot of emotions to whatever they do. All right. So based on my personal studies, all right. So when a woman has sex with a man for the first time, they release there's a hormone called oxytocin. Right? It makes them very affectionate about the person. All right. So in cases whereby they have sex with the person and then the person is not giving back the energy they were expecting, they feel like, I shouldn't have done this. This was a mistake.
Are you saying women cannot do one night stands? Because I know a number of women who can do that.
And one night stand is different, all right? So let's say.
And I know the oxytocin was but
No.
they don't release
one night
it.
stand, it's different if it's a one night stand when you already know the person. But you're talking about the first date. You are getting to meet the person for the first time, right? And it happens. You shouldn't feel ashamed about it. All right? You shouldn't feel ashamed about it. If you take them normal, like cool, like that.
Cool chop.
Like cool chop. You understand me? At the end of the day, the woman should be thinking like, oh, I also wanted it and it happened. Don't be thinking like the guy wanted it and it happened. I also wanted it. If you think about it that way, like you feel like, oh, then it's cool.
There's something you said there. There's something you said when you talk about one night stand is different from first date.
It's the same thing.
not even necessarily for me. I'm just saying that, for example, if you are going on a date with someone for the first time, it doesn't necessarily mean that it is the first time you are speaking with a person or anything. It could be it's a back door, you people are texting, vibing, but this is the first time we are meeting
the
in
person.
person. You know.
Yes,
So,
and when it happens like that, when it happens, it's normal. It's normal.
It's not.
Okay, let me listen.
It's not. I will not take sex on the first date. Okay. I would talk on basis of when it comes to sickness, STD. He would say that condom. Okay.
Of course, definitely.
Condom is the okay. And you can also defend your point with with the Bible. At a point, David even had to kill one of his best soldiers because of the woman and take the woman. But I won't take it because one, I am a woman, and if I'm having a sex with a guy, please, as you said, emotion, and I should really think about it. This man I'm having the sex with, like, is it a man I want to spend my lifetime with? And I will ask him that, what's a sex? You don't just turn up and be, I want to have sex with this guy, I want to have sex with this lady. There should be something. You can't just go on a date and be like, I want to date this lady. It doesn't happen. I want to have sex with this lady. It doesn't happen. You have to, something should trigger the sex. And even when it triggers it, you sit down, like you ask yourself some questions on a first date.
I think it's just girls who ask those questions. So
Yes,
boy is there.
yes,
When the erection is there, he's just going towards that direction.
So
it's-
with
it's-
ladies, no,
It's
please.
not even
I
about
won't
the
take that.
erection per se. You see, when you are going out to meet a guy, all right, a matured lady,
Yeah.
you're going out to meet a guy. First of all, you're going to meet the opposite sex, not the same sex, all right. And as such, you should prepare for everything.
Everything's like,
You should
In
prepare for.
life.
I'm coming. You should prepare for anything.
like what? Like eating with you, drinking with you.
Oh, like if I take you out on a date, like maybe a public place, a restaurant
Yeah.
or something like that,
Eat.
conversations might even trigger you for the lady to crave for the man.
Hey.
Oh yeah,
That is what I'm fighting with men of these days.
conversation
Or
will
some
trigger
men
you.
of these days, because it's like our generation, the
Yeah.
youth generation. They
Gen
think-
Z or millennial, so that I see where I am.
because it's like generalize let's say what they've been through or what they've seen, some parts of their lives, with if it's 100%, they generalize it to be 80%, in
Yeah.
which they think maybe where I'm going to or the lady I'm meeting, oh, I've used that, it worked, oh, let me change a little bit of it, it will work. But what I want him to understand is this generation, okay, there are people you might get like that, but there are not people you might also get like that. Not conversation. That's what I'm telling you. That when it comes to real ladies, when it comes to sex, you find it personal. Like,
But
you find
yeah, it's not all girls who take it personal.
No, that's
it's
what
not
I'm-
all girls, because
You
I know a
understand?
number of people
You
who
understand?
just
Listen.
they just have their attraction.
Yes,
They just want to hit
wait.
it off, and they don't want to
There
have
are some
any other
girls-
thing
there are
to
some
do with
ladies-
you again.
Sometimes
yes,
you meet
but
certain
there's a
ladies.
reason why she's doing that.
No.
Like
no.
fling.
There are
I
certain
can't- I
ladies.
can't-
There are certain ladies when they meet a guy for the first time.
Yeah.
They feel like, Charlie, I want to f this guy so bad. Not that I like him. Not that maybe I've fallen in love with him. I just want to f him. Just that
She just finds him attractive.
attractive, and I just want to f
But
him
there
like
should,
on the go.
something should trigger you,
And I'm saying you find him
Something
attractive,
should
something
trigger
triggers
you.
you, and then you just the emotions you are talking about.
That's what I'm saying.
She wouldn't feel it.
Okay.
Maybe you feel like
A lady-
you have to
a lady
date the
should-
person,
wait.
develop affection for the person
Wait.
before you
A
open
lady
up your
should
body.
even be involved with flinging, okay? Maybe you are fat baby mo. Maybe you're going to straight relationship. You know how women, when we are into a relationship, how
Committed relationships.
we
Yeah.
are. Na wafemu ambuano, she gave all in all. Or Frima, she's like, okay, they're all the
Whole
same.
face.
No lady will just stand up and be like, I don't want to be in a relationship. I want to only have flings, or I just see a man I have. Oh, yeah, what's that? We are God. Even God, He said we are special.
Hey,
You know.
tell the
So,
men.
yes. So, like, I can't just stand up
I-
and just go on a date
I have a
with
female
CK,
friend.
and CK will be like, because your conversation is catchy. So maybe even if I'm wet, sometimes questions will go through your head before I have sex with even with you. Maybe even through the smooching and the touching, the kiss and everything. Sometimes we have some questions in our head, like
Oh, the question when it gets to that point, they will lie. Oh no.
No.
When it
How
gets to
would
that
you
point,
lie?
you will lie.
How?
Or maybe we are smooching, kissing, and then want to ask me, "Oh, CK,
Do you love me?
Of course I'll say yes. Definitely. Oh no.
But why would you lie
No, I
though?
wouldn't lie.
No. See, when there's an erection,
You are
when
going
a
to
man
the direction.
is aroused and ready for action, or he can even promise you that he will buy the entire world for you.
Hey, Naya Yaka, I bet tonight.
But
When the
see,
man is in that mood,
Yeah.
he can make any promises. Oh, like Charlie, we are like half naked. I'm on top of you kissing, and then you be like, CK, do you really love me? Of course I do.
that is how a
CK, will
woman
you
can
marry me?
wait,
Of course
CK,
I will marry
Do you know that?
you.
That's
Hey,
how, but
of
CK,
course.
No promising marriage now.
do you know that
Yeah.
that is how a woman can also promise a guy, baby, I am so committed when she's called. Maybe how he's loved
Hey.
so.
Mhm.
So
I'm
it's a
listening.
Please,
reciprocal
this
thing.
conversation is rated 18. If you are not 18, please don't watch this one. But the way you people are talking about it is, do you know that I don't want this to be like a sex talk or anything, but there are types of sex, like there's just hit and then go.
Passion,
And
then
then
go.
and then there's love making.
Yeah.
What we are talking about is not love making.
It's sex.
It's just sex.
It's sex.
Like
So how can you just stand
So
up and
just
have
like-
sex
so-
with
so-
someone
so I
and you
meet-
think that
I
HIV
meet-
is
Because-
real?
because-
Listen, I meet
STD
Yeah.
is real.
I meet Sparkles on the first day,
No,
and then maybe
please, for
we've been
me,
talking,
no.
and then maybe I meet
Emfa.
you on the first day, and then maybe conversation, one thing leading to the other.
Nothing will
Charlie,
lead.
It triggers you, and
It
then we
won't
just have
check.
sex. Just sex.
It is when I'm coming with a mindset that, oh, okay, I've seen your photos because you said we are chatting. I've seen your photos and like I would like to have something to do. Like for once,
I
like
have a
I
female
want
friend.
to try,
I have
you
a
know.
female friend.
tell me about her.
Whenever she's going out to meet a guy, even for the first time, she puts condom in her bag.
So that's a mindset. That's what I'm saying. That
She puts condom in her
it-
bag.
it depends on
Is it a
me.
scale of rape and
No,
attracting
this is
something?
not-
no, this is
or-
not a scale of rape.
One kasa abɔ ne ho adwene,
Yeah.
so
It's
not make
she
her
do
say.
it.
It's not
That's
about the
what-
mindset.
that's
Maybe
why- it's
she
the mindset.
going there, she has not even purposed the mind.
Why
that,
pop pills
be-
and
be-
cover
man,
condom?
No, no.
Purposely.
It's
Why,
just
yeah.
like you getting
Brother.
ready to go somewhere. You are just
CK.
being prepared.
CK, listen.
All right, you are going to an examination hall.
CK,
You need a pen.
CK, if I don't want to apply lip gloss, okay,
Mm-hmm.
when I come to work every day, I won't even remember to put a
take care.
lip gloss in my bag
Mm-hmm.
or add it to my makeup kit, okay. So for me to even meet CK on a first date
Mm.
and put condom in my bag, meaning that menya dream be. You know, maybe no.
No, you can
See,
come with a condom and
CK.
still go home with a condom. Nothing will happen.
Something might happen.
No. You can
What
come with
if-
a
what-
condom
what
and
if
then
I'm
leave with a
coming in
condom and
for
nothing
it?
will happen. Right? But in this case, she's preparing herself. One, she's going to meet the opposite sex.
Okay.
All right. One, you know the kind of discussion you guys are going to have. All right. Maybe from the beginning, you get to know your name and all those things. Maybe what you're passionate about, your work and everything. And maybe he wants to get into details with you.
Those things they you people should that they ask.
Ah,
You know
then
they
we start,
hear you.
triggering you like some kind
Yeah.
of questions be, and then maybe as a lady you feel like Charlie, the question this guy they asked me, they really pull my mind go certain things to pull. But in this case you are prepared. So whether it can even happen in the car,
Hey,
of course. Oh, just
Wow.
a banner, Charlie, a banner.
You-
Maybe in the car na just na Charlie. Wafa okon obi akon the baby.
but have you done that before? Have you had sex on the first
Maybe
date?
he has.
I have. No, it's not that. Maybe I have.
CK, thank
Wow.
you for
I
saying
have.
the truth.
And
But were you not scared, like, precaution wise? Because if somebody has an STI or
I
STD,
understand.
it's
So
not on
we-
the person's forehead or something
so
like that.
so that's why we protect ourselves. All right. That's why we protect ourselves. So in my case, for instance, meeting the person for the first time, I didn't have that thing in mind.
It's your choice.
No, I didn't have it in mind that maybe me meeting her after that I'll bring her home, so that we do certain things.
And you took her to your house now.
Oh, of course.
Hey,
So maybe one discussion leading to the other. Oh, Charlie, your point show me fear.
But do you know that when a lady is not ready for sex, no discussion will lead to anything? I don't know how, but you should understand.
It's not
that.
about you being ready. It's about where the discussion will lead
It's
to.
a choice. It's a choice. It's a choice. It's a choice.
And then you want
it's
to
a
be,
choice you have
then you
to make.
want to be a hard girl. Don't
I'm
generalize
not
the whole thing.
saying.
You want to
I'm
be a
not
hard
saying
girl.
some of us want to be
so
a
if
hard
a girl
girl.
doesn't give it on the first
It's-
date, the
she's
person
being
is a hard girl.
Oh,
you
she's
know,
no.
you know the
No, listen,
terms.
listen.
Like he's revealing the terms.
Sometimes-
So please, if
sometimes-
you are watching,
Listen.
Bro
watch
code.
it to a bro code.
We're all
Listen,
feeling broke.
Yes.
sometimes,
Yeah.
when it doesn't even happen, the lady goes home regretting.
Who said it? Please,
Sometimes,
we don't.
Sometimes you feel
I
like
want, I want,
you feel,
I want the
I'm
lady
coming,
to
I'm coming,
comment
I'm
on that.
coming, I'm coming.
This
You
words
go,
are saying.
you go on a date with a guy, and then maybe the discussion really aroused you, and then maybe you
Okay.
wanted to do something with the guy, but because of that
You
your
better share your
hard
muscle.
girl, kind of vibe, you feel like nah, I know if we do this thing first day there, but then you go home and then you start imagining he being on top of you and all that, and then you feel like I should have.
Hey,
Of
I,
course.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a woman, or maybe because I'm a girl. I'll probably be biased on this topic. Please forgive me.
I'm listening.
Because I think it is only men who see sex as, for example, hit and run.
Yes.
That's because we don't attach emotions
Because
to it.
and
exactly.
we attach
So
emotion.
yeah, so women, I think
Understand that.
women see sex as love making.
Yes.
Because it's not just about you just get up and then and then you are gone.
When we are gone.
Like it has to be a process.
It's-
You-
it's-
you,
it's
you
even
know
processes
the
in our
body,
brain.
the your body has to meet with a person's body.
The
Like
touch.
your mind has to be in it.
Sex,
Your
sex,
is
listen.
sex? What is sex?
Sex is based on
You have to
on
look
a
into-
mutual
oh.
agreement. It's not just the man who wants it. You, the lady, you have to also want it.
Ah,
So if Akosia visits me and I start making advances at her, and she also buys into my idea, that means she also wants it.
what if I don't buy?
So why would you?
he will persuade you.
Of course, maybe
But
some
then
place I
come.
would touch them things, you go feel like, oh Charlie.
and
this
you know,
idea
no,
we're locking,
and you know
we're
But
locking.
that is not mutual
That's not
agreement.
mutual argument.
No. I won't force you. I am not going to force
It's
you.
not forcing.
No. It's not forcing.
Manipulation.
It's not manipulation. All right. This is how do I say it? This is me trying to get you in the mood. All right. I'm not persuading. I'm not forcing you. I'm just trying to get you in the mood. So when I start touching you and you feel that way and you just allow yourself, you have agreed. There's an agreement
I
there.
haven't.
Because I won't rape you.
No.
I will not rape you. All right. So the moment I started and you told me that, Siki, I don't like this, don't stop doing it, I'll stop. But the moment you allow yourself, you have agreed. You have agreed. What's your say? You have agreed that, oh Charlie, we're rich there, I forgive my body, Charlie.
And you know that we ladies, okay, part of our bodies
Yeah.
is like it's a dead something to us. Also, when it comes to romance and having sex or
Yeah.
love making,
Yeah.
when you hold it, like like do you get it?
Hey.
So you use that.
So once you
use
allow
that
yourself
part,
to hear the opposite, no.
but
it's an
I just say
agreement.
Matthias here.
You touched it. You touched probably
it. And you
touched it.
triggered
And
it.
you agreed.
You can listen.
You agreed and you gave in.
Listen, CK.
I'm
Okay.
listening.
When I come on our first date and I put on a dress that it's not, it's not your taste. Will you even have a conversation with me to have sex with me?
Let me give you a scenario. All right.
Yeah, give us the scenario.
let's
Me, I
say-
like scenarios.
Okay.
Give us.
Let's
Give us.
say you go for a job interview. All right.
Oh,
I'm coming.
if
I'm
I
coming.
know.
No. I just wanted to understand
Okay,
the agreement
I
side.
understand.
You go for a job interview and after the interview it was successful and they give you the contract of approval, the sign. Maybe after going through you realize that certain terms and conditions about the job won't favor you. It won't favor you.
Yeah.
But you still went ahead and you signed it. Have you not agreed?
Because maybe you need the money
need
or
the
because
money.
of your situation or conditions.
Situation. So in that situation, you are honey and you agreed.
How did she
How,
get to
how
the
did
honey?
I get the honey?
No, I'm touching you.
Okay.
No, listen. The point I'm trying to make here is, if I'm touching you and you don't want it, you just tell me, Siki, I don't want it,
But you
and
know,
I'll back off.
Do you know now?
But
Nowadays our
if you
gender.
accept it and then you allow me to do it, you have agreed.
But do you know nowadays our gender sex is not only about touching. We can have sex on phone, and I'll be
Oh,
okay.
Holding
That
the
thing there,
sex on phone.
It doesn't work. for
Holding
me.
the sex on phone. Holding that thought. Let me take a breather here. When we come back, I have a very important question that I want to ask them. And I'm sure you want to know the answer. So stay. Okay, so before I even ask my very important question, let me put my perspective in.
All right.
Personally, I don't think that I would ever be able to have sex on a first date. Like,
That's
personally, I don't think I would ever be able to do that because I don't know where you are coming from.
okay.
Meaning, so yeah, so yeah.
Oh, yeah, review.
Exactly. Like men, well, let me not judge men. Some people don't check a lot of things before they have sex.
Yeah.
You know, and then I think sex means more than just penetration and then orgasm and coming.
To
You
women.
know,
And with
to
the-
me,
with the
I'm
words.
I'm talking for me.
All right.
You know, it's a different thing altogether. It's sacred.
She said, but my mother I'm not a good man.
No, but honestly, because like I've said in our conversation, I've said, sex to me is not just sex.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, it's love making. So it's the process of thinking about this person. It's the process of, wanting my body, finding you attractive enough to want my body to come into contact with you, for our sweat to meet, for us to kiss, for us to touch each other, the excitement and then the euphoria and everything. So I can't just meet you, eat with you, what DJ Nene and say, and then you want us to go and have sex. Like I will just follow you.
I'll buy PK.
Look, you don't even have money to buy Trident. You are going to buy PK.
Oh.
Lord, I know.
Guys,
First date, having sex on first dates, that's crazy. But I know somebody who actually goes on a first date with they have this HIV test kit. You can do it. If you want,
that is preparation.
She wants
That
to.
is preparation.
She wants to. If you would have sex on the first date, she would have to.
Yeah, and
Because
that is
of STI.
preparation.
Well.
That is preparation. The person is preparing
you know,
You
herself.
finish and have an infection, and then
Yes.
your vagina will be itching you and burning you,
infection.
and then he would go.
Then you
But
are
I think I
suffering.
understand where you're coming from.
Sex is not.
Sex is
Sex is not
just
just sex.
You
You know,
know, the
there's
word-
spirituality
that is
attached to
That's
it.
why I asked him what is sex. Like, what is sex?
And
For
I
him,
said
what is sex?
Sex is based on the
But
mutual
for we women, we know the definition and we know the characteristics, the difference, the everything that comes with
At
sex.
the
we
social
know.
stages now.
No, some men would say women are too difficult.
Yeah.
But when it comes to a point, men don't.
Men are cheap. That's what you want to say. Men are cheap. They are, but every man knows that they are cheap.
We are not cheap.
The other day,
Sorry, pay you are cheap.
men
We
are
are
cheap.
not cheap. Like, see,
Obi, bet me the Milo Craro.
we are not cheap. Say comedy will be the day.
And I sometimes a comedy quiet to me check home.
Oh, send the one our person fasting.
Some
One our person fasting.
some men are cheap. Some men are cheap. We don't say all
cheap.
men, but we say some
You see,
men
when it
are
comes
cheap.
to the topic about sex, you see, we see it in a different way, and you guys also see it in a different
Yes.
way. For me, we the men, no. It's not as if the way we're saying that we see that just penetration and all that, no. You know, sometimes we don't see it as such. Sometimes we don't see. Sometimes we also, involve some sort of affection. Oh, like, I'm coming.
Really?
Unless there is
Then how can someone snatch another person's husband?
you know, he can
No,
also say that.
How can someone snatch another person's husband?
You can't. Personally, I don't think you can snatch anybody's husband.
No,
the man is irresponsible,
Yes.
and then the man wanted to do
No,
it
he
already.
has
It's
tasted
not.
something and he loves it.
So it's
Sometimes
irresponsibility.
it's
It's
not
not
even
about
about
the
the sex, it's about the
person
person.
snatching.
Sometimes it's not even about the sex. Me like this as I'm here. If I have a girlfriend, I'm single by the way. If I have a
And all the
And
boys
that's what
are
I'm saying,
saying, we
just
know.
if I have a
In our
girlfriend,
agenda, all the boys are single. All the ladies are single.
if I have a girlfriend and
Yeah.
maybe besides say I have sex with another lady, all right, and let's say at one point in time I start leaving her for the other lady. I'm not leaving her for the other lady because of just sex. Not just sex, because if it's sex I can get it anywhere I like.
Yeah.
Because I can be. Because also I'm be.
Before from
It's not just sex.
Yeah.
Sometimes we attach emotions to it, some sort of emotion, but not to the level you guys attach it.
Okay.
All right. So when a guy has sex with a lady and then maybe it feels like, no, I really have some kind of connection to this person. Well, let's say not just the penetration, but there's something really unique about that person that is dragging me to that person.
Do you know why? Do you know why I'm even saying that men just see it as the penetration and then the orgasm? It's because some people don't even bother to do the foreplay. They just want to come. Like they just want to come.
Like, let me come and go.
Like, go
As
fan.
Me basku na masanko.
That's that.
Yeah.
But it's never like that for a woman. A woman doesn't.
I want to blame it on the fact that you guys have never experienced how it feels for men to be honey. Let me just.
That's what I'm saying. That's why we are saying that
Because
some
when
men
a
are
man
cheap.
when a man is honey, this all romance. Charlie.
And fun.
Okay. Ubi keys.
No, Charlie, when the
Girls,
feeling,
advise yourselves.
Yeah. In fact,
the feeling come and you say foreplay. Foreplay for what?
you just want to enter.
Oh, Charlie. Some
Skolo.
some men are I don't want to say weak, but they are very
Some men.
they are very sensitive, all right? Maybe before foreplay, you just undress yourself now, Charlie. Now Kwame Abelande, then Charlie. You see, so just
Oh yeah,
Charlie,
1 minute.
let me just enter, do what I have to do, and then just leave. Don't this foreplay and all those things, and Charlie.
But the fact still is, ladies, please advise yourself. It's not good to have a sex on the first day.
I'm not saying it's
You know,
not good.
you
I'm
you
not
would
saying,
say
I'm
that
not
way.
saying it's good,
I'm
but it's not a bad
I'm
idea
not
also.
done. You would
It's
say
not a
that.
bad
I
idea
know that
also.
you can attach it with people have sex on the first date and still go ahead with relationship and
Of course.
also ends in marriage.
Of course.
I know that, but
They live
still,
together happily.
it's not.
They live together
I
happily.
know that's what you say, but it's still not right.
But there's some
How-
people
how-
who've
how-
also waited for
For-
3 years,
yes.
Let me
2
say-
years,
let-
and
let me-
still
let me say
it's
this.
hit and
It's
run.
not-
Let me say
Yes.
this. I feel like it's because you feel like maybe the guy will see you to be cheap.
But is that not the reality?
It's
No.
the- it's
Listen.
reality.
If a guy
CK.
want to consider it to be cheap, even if it takes him 10 years to just have that one night with you, he will still see you to be cheap.
But
It doesn't matter. I can meet Sparkles on the first day, have sex with her, and I will respect her and cherish her
How?
above all things.
Oh,
no,
you're lying.
no.
No, please.
No.
don't-
Listen.
Don't
I
tell
can't-
us that.
Because
I won't
morally,
Don't tell me that.
no,
I
no.
personally
I
won't
want
buy
to
it.
make two different scenarios here. I can meet you, have sex with you on the first day, and I'll respect you. I wouldn't talk anything bad about. I will love you,
How?
and you can still keep me waiting for 100 years. The moment I get what I want, oh,
How can you get me and still respect me?
on the
that's
first
what I'm
first
saying.
day.
date.
That's what I'm saying. Don't judge from one perspective. Maybe you feel like
We are not judging.
you
It's
feel like
reality.
no, you feel like maybe after the guy has sex
No,
with you,
we still-
maybe
no.
he wouldn't really see you say Charlie.
When you
the girl
call
said-
him, can you not answer?
No, you see, we have people
You
with
see.
soft
But then there are
talking.
people that there
Yeah.
are men that me like this. If I'm with a lady and then we meet on the first day and I have sex with you, definitely I'll call you by the next morning.
And check out.
For what?
I'll call you and
And
check
do
up
what?
on you.
Check out. After that, will you call back again? No. The calling.
All of a
close-
sudden,
Based on my
his
personal
schedule will be
experience,
tight.
you asked me if I've done that some before.
Yeah.
Even after that, I call every single day.
Are you
check
still
up
with
on
the
you.
person?
Oh no, we broke up long time ago.
Why?
You broke up, meaning there was this connection
said
of
we-
relationship.
But then,
You see,
but
you're
then,
annoying the text
but
now.
then,
You know,
but
don't
then,
contradict
but then-
yourself.
No, I'm not contradicting
For you
myself.
to call a lady after sex the next day, meaning that you find this attachment with her, and to continuously call is because you still want to be with that lady.
So, having
that
sex
is
on
not
the-
only
no,
having sex
so
on the
me
first
having
day.
sex with her on the first day, was it a bad idea?
It can be the bad idea
It
because
wasn't
at the
a bad
end,
idea because at the end of the day,
at the end
we
of the
ended
day,
up in a relationship.
no, you know, at the end
alright?
of the day, when
Okay.
We
the
ended
when
up in a relationship, so it wasn't a bad
CK,
idea.
CK, at the
Probably,
end of
I'm
the
coming.
day-
Probably maybe we never had sex on the first. Probably we wouldn't have been dating in the
CK,
first place.
but you know that at the end of the
But
day,
we had a
too-
relationship. She enjoyed
No,
herself.
but
I also
you-
enjoyed not sex, not sex.
Oh.
She enjoyed
So
the
wait,
relationship.
so when you said she enjoyed herself, I was like, hey, what?
She enjoyed the relationship.
Yeah.
All right. And if I even tell you the reason why we even broke up, you laugh. It's not even about sex or
Tell me and let
anything.
me laugh.
Is it?
Tell us
Tell
and
me and
let's
let me
laugh.
laugh.
Oh, she just felt like oh, maybe the guy is too good. Maybe other lady. She felt insecure.
Hey,
How?
Chester,
You
you
were
are too
calling-
good to be true.
Oh no. She felt insecure. So
That's what
maybe-
you are too good to be true.
No. Maybe I'm having an affair somewhere. I'm having multiple girls. But maybe I'm in a baby.
Did hey,
Yeah,
okay.
But you know that sometimes with some men, although we've had the first sex on our first dates and it continued with relationship, when there is a misunderstanding, I will say, "Okay, first day is share,
Me foul.
me foul for."
Fala.
Yes,
Sa-
that is-
Full level.
Those kind of people, they are not men. I don't know who created them. They are not men.
but some
Oh.
are out
but
there.
real men.
I know
as a real
some
man,
ladies who are
I
facing
would never,
that.
based on something like that, to say oh, minya ofu.
Yeah, people do
Because the
say
same
that.
girl who gave it to you at a cheap price and the first day is also stressing another guy. So why would I downplay that?
I see.
I'm a real man. I wouldn't say because of fear. I'm say, oh, first day, I say I chop you.
But if you have sex with your girlfriend on the first date or a lady on the first date, won't you feel as a man? Won't you feel insecure with the person because, for example, people have to date multiple people or get to know multiple people so that don't let your boyfriend stop you from finding your husband. So like people get to know other people so that if this doesn't work out, then they get. Won't you feel insecure that if your girlfriend is getting to know other people, she probably would have sex with another person on the first date as easily as she did with you?
You see, when it happens like that, all right? When it happens like that, then you, the lady, excuse me to say, you don't respect yourself or your body. All right. Let's say the conversation is leading to somewhere like cheating. All right. Cheating for man is not the same as cheating for a woman. I always say that the difference between a man cheating and a woman cheating is not in the action, it's in the reaction.
Okay.
All right. Because at the end of the day, it ends up in sex. Both of them have sex anyway. But the reaction we get from the society, it's different.
Yeah.
If you're my wife and I cheat on you, I cheat on you,
Yeah.
and you even go and tell your mom that, oh man, seek your family with you. First question you ask you, then I'll hear.
Okay, yeah.
Then I'll hear.
That's true.
They will try and blame it on you before they even address the issue itself.
Yeah.
But if I go and tell your mother, the same mother you reported me to, your mother, say, Akosia from a chair, she won't ask me, then I'm here. She will call you instantly and ask questions.
Yeah.
I didn't know, yes, sir. You understand? And I was saying this before we came here. Society has never had a problem with men cheating.
Yeah.
Society has never had a problem with men cheating.
Yeah.
And Abraham had a side chick.
I said earlier.
Abraham had a side chick.
Yeah.
King Solomon, the wisest man on earth.
David.
He has 300 wives and 700 concubines. David, Krampu, Charlie. And even in the case where a woman was caught committing adultery and then she was brought before Jesus, where was the man?
Yes.
Society has never had a problem with men cheating. All right? Society has never had a problem. So if I'm dating you and then because I had sex with you on the first day, so you feel like maybe when you get to know other guys, you also give them that same chance you give me, then you don't respect yourself. If you gave it to me on the first day and we ended up in a relationship, that should tell you something that no, despite what happened or despite the fact that I feel like I disrespected my body, giving it to him in the first day, this guy actually respected me, went further with me, and we're in a relationship. What if I just did hit and run and just go my place?
To be a woman is a difficult thing, like to be a woman is really hard. It's really hard because I think this is not very fair to women. But anywho, personally, I think that you shouldn't have sex with anybody on the first date. Girls, don't have sex with anybody on the first date.
Even the Bible.
No, not just anybody.
Don't have sex with
Have
any
it
man.
with the right people.
The Bible
How do you
says
know
that.
when you meet the person they've written I am Mr. Right? Don't
Or even sometimes,
Don't-
even
don't-
sex on the
don't-
first day, if it doesn't end up in a relationship, the man will still respect you.
Oh,
for what? Please don't lie to
No,
me.
I'm not lying to you.
Don't lie to
Oh,
them.
We just had sex. We had
reality.
sex.
We are
had
talking about reality.
After that, I'll call you, Akusia.
We are
How are
talking
you?
about
Let's-
reality.
I will never
let's-
kiss and tell. What do you
let's-
say? Like, there are men like that. There are men like
listen,
that. Me like this, I'm like that.
Listen, out of 10 men, how many men are like you? 0.001. You are
Right,
the only person.
99.9%.
Tickle yourself and laugh. Anywho, let me know what you think. Would you want to have sex with somebody on the first date? I personally think you shouldn't, but tell me what you think. Share your opinion with me. Let's have a whole different conversation in the comment section there. Okay, I want to hear from you. But thank you so much for watching this episode. I'll see you in another video.